Chapter 2. Oh, we've got one last. Chapter 2, Red Eyes and Rebellion.
Terrorized rebellion. The moon hung high over Bay, casting long shadows across the cliffs. Inside the lookout, a strange silence settles over everything as the air itself held its breath. Ryo jolted upright in bed. Something was wrong. His instincts screamed that, scanned the darkened room. Marshall was curled up in the tangle of paws and blankets. Rubble soft snores half under his helmet. Selma murmured dreamily, surfing words. Rocky rolled over with a grump. Chase's bed was empty. Ryder stood slowly, his heart beginning to pound. Chase, he called gently. No response. He checked the garage. Nothing.
He looked outside.
Only stars and wind, and it hit him. Katie. His fist clenched. Little chill ran down his spine. No, he bolted at the door.
Did you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay. Alright.
Beneath Katie's vet clinic, the lab was hidden behind a Vol's cabinet.
Masked by the hum of
Bahamas by the X-ray machines. And a smiling poster of happy pups, happy vets, but underground. But it was cold, harsh, and clinical.
lit by thickening blue lights.
Flickering by any blue light and pulsing wires that slithered like metal servants. Chase later strapped to a vertical slab, a reinforced steel, his body bound by magnet cups, chest rising and falling with a shallow, dazed breath. His eyes flickered to a dull blue to already dead gold,
lighting the
haze in his head. Katie stood before him in her long black coat. Sleeves were rolled up to the elbow. Silver gloves smeared with oil and darted gel. "You're beautiful," she whispered, running along Chase's side. So obedient, so capable. He could be smarter, unstoppable! I remove the weakness! Remove Ryder! Chase winks, his eyes narrowing. Kate grinned darkly. "You don't need him anymore. You're mine now." "No," Chase growled. Katie froze. "What did you say?" Whispering. "I said..." Chase lifted his head. His eyes flashed bright red. "I'm not your dog."
Katie reeled back in disbelief.
"I belong to Ryder." Outside, Ryder arrived in the clinic. He kicked down the front door, flashlight in one hand, fury in his chest. Everything was inside of his cold, empty, too quiet. Then he heard it, a low humming. He pushed for a side panel, revealing an iron staircase punching underground. His boots land against the middle steps as he ran downward. Called, "Chase, I'm coming!" He reached the lab doors. Inside, Katie stood frozen, facing Chase. "Stop!" Ryder shouted. "Don't touch him." Katie turned, her face painted in shadows. A slow, cruel smile, a stretch across her lips. "Oh, Ryder, you never quit, do you?" Chase suddenly
Jerked his head
towards Ryder, and then the light turned red. Katie snapped her fingers. The table demagnetized and released Chase, but she wasn't letting him go. "Sit!" She commanded. Chase did not move. I said sit! Chase turned his head slowly, ears pinned back.
His pupils
Burned red. No, I'm not your dog. And then the fight began. Katie lunged forward, activating two chemical arms that lunged through the walls. Behind her, sparks flew.
as they
Splendid the chasing rider. Rider ducked, rolled,
and
pulled the sun cannon behind the snout pouch. Become
prepared.
Chase dodged a blow.
Then used
And he used
his speed
to run up the wall and leap off it, slamming to one of the arms. He barked fiercely, metal shattering around him. You think you can resist me? Katie shouted. I built you. It was never you. Chase barked, releasing a
powerful
sonic bark that knocked the weapons loose and sent Katie snaggering back. Ryder charged her next, sweeping her feet underneath her
and
pressing the button to her chest. End it now! But Katie screamed, wrenching herself away. You'll regret this! I was going to make him better! Perfect! You don't own them! Ryder yelled. You betrayed us. Above ground, the puzzle woke. Where's Ryder? Sky gasped, checking the bunks. He's gone. Zoomer barked. Rocky
pointed
towards the cliff. I see the bike trail. It went to Katie's. The pups rushed to the clinic.
And
I found the front door cracked open, but the metal base entrance was locked tight. We gotta help them, Marshall cried, banging on the trap door. Inside, the sound echoed down to Ryder and Chase. We're here, Rubble shouted. We're with you. Back in the lab, Chase stood tall. His breathing was heavy. His red eyes dimming to his natural brown. Katie lay on the ground, her coat torn, her machines barking. Behind her, Ryder stood beside Chase, hands behind her shoulder. Hands on his shoulder. You're done, Katie. Katie hissed. Your tools. You'll never stop progress.
Progress.
Ryder said peacefully. Bitterly. Sorry.
That's alright.
Bitterly. You heard shit, my pup. Police sirens wail above as Officer Yumi burst through
The clinic's back entrance.
through the black interest. They arrested Katie on the spot. She struggled, screaming, You'll never see the last of me! Ryder ding ding ding! As she was dragged away, Chase looked up at Ryder. I knew you'd come. Ryder smiled softly. And now, always, buddy, I'm so proud of you. That night back at the lookout, the pups were safe, but the team was quiet. They ate dinner with long faces, eyes lingering on Chase every few seconds. No one asked questions. No one knew what to say. When Ryder tucked them into bed, Chase lingered. Ryder, yes? Will I always be me? Ryder looked into his eyes. You're not a machine, Chase. You're my pup, and I love you. Chase blinked, then slowly curled up at Ryder's feet. And those the shadows
Of steel
still lingered somewhere beneath Adventure Bay. But now the Paw Patrol was safe again. I would like to give a shout out to Peter, who makes me look beautiful for my YouTube channel. Jen, Liz, Bridie, Amy, Wally, Sharon, Martin, Freddie, Adriana, Tanya, Rhiannon. I would like to give a shout to Rhiannon. I would like to give a shout to Megan and Maddie. Bye. Give a shout to all new Paw Patrol new designs. And the last but not least, who takes care of me, my dad, and everyone. You make my day. Thank you. And thank you for watching my videos. I would like to give a shout to my fans as well. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I would like to give a shout to the Paw Patrol. Alright guys, thank you all for watching and we'll see you next time. This content creator Taneasha saying goodbye everybody. Paw Patrol's on the roll.